Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Essential Grammar in Use lesson. Two things before we get started. I would like to remind you that if you have not finished any previous homeworks, all homework links will be in the video description. And number two, if you would like to catch up with anything that you've missed, we would recommend you buy the Essential Grammar in Use book, just so you can work at home or catch up to make sure that you're on track with us for the next time you come and join us. So today we're going to be working on lesson 18, which is how long have you, present perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, I would like to just get a quick recap on who I am. Hello, my name is Yusuf. I am from Cairo, Egypt, but I live and study in the United States of America. I will be your teacher for this course. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we have picture, and this picture has a man and a woman. The woman is leaning on her car. Her car is white. She has a map. Okay. So the man asks, how long have you been in Ireland? And the woman says, since Monday. Okay. So here is what is going on exactly. So Helen is on holiday in Ireland. She is there now. She arrived in Ireland on Monday, and today is Thursday. How long has she been in Ireland? Can anybody tell me how long she's been there? If she's been there, if she got there on Monday and today's Thursday, how long has she been there? She's been there since Monday, and which would also mean that she's been there for 3 days. So good. So now we're going to compare is and has been. All right. So Monday, we have a timeline. It starts on Monday and now it goes to Thursday, which is now Thursday. So she has been in Ireland since Monday. So that goes in this part of the timeline because in between Monday and Thursday. And then she is in Ireland now. That is on top of Thursday because we're talking about right this instant. So is means present. Okay. And has been is present perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. So we have the present simple. Okay. We're comparing now. So present perfect simple could be have been, have lived, have known, which means that we're talking about in between two different time points. Okay. So Dan and Kate are married, which means they have been married for 5 years. Okay. Have been meaning from right now to 5 years ago, they have been married. Okay. And we would say it, they have been married for 5 years and not they are married for 5 years. So now we have a question. Are you married? Okay. So then it goes to how long have you been married? All right. So it kind of transitions because here we have the present perfect simple where it's asking more of a complex question. It's asking for more information kind of. And we have the present simple, and it's in the name simple, where it's just asking a really simple question. So here, for example, it's just asking if you're married or not. You just say yes or no. But if they ask you how long have you been married, you have to give them a time, right? So like 5 years, 6 years. So now we have, do you know Lisa? That's the present simple. And then it goes to how long have you known her? Okay. And we would say it like that instead of not how long do you know her? That would be incorrect. Okay. So now we have I know Lisa. And then we have I've known her for a long time. And we would not say I know her for and then a long time or anything that comes after that. So now I have Vicky lives in London. So what would be next? Can anybody tell me? What would be next after that? Like what would be the present perfect simple? How long has she lived in London? That would be correct. Good job. So she has lived there all her life. So that's kind of like an answer to that. Okay. She has lived there all her life. And then we have, I have a car. So in the present perfect simple would be, how long have you had your car? And then the answer would be, I've had it since April. Okay. So now we're going to do present continuous. Okay. So present continuous means that that's the reason why continuous is in the name, because it's something that you're going to continue doing, that you're most likely going to continue doing. So if someone says, I'm learning German, if they're still learning, then they're going to continue learning German until they know the language. If David is watching TV and he's watching a show, then he's going to continue watching until he's finished. Or if it's raining right now, then it's going to continue raining until it stops raining. So I'm learning German. How long have you been learning German? So that's the present perfect continuous. Okay. And then we would not say, how long are you learning German? That would be incorrect. David is watching TV. How long has he been watching TV? Then the answer is, he's been watching TV since 5 o'clock. And we also have an answer for the top one, which is, I've been learning German for 2 years. Okay. Now we have, it's raining. And we have, it's been raining all day. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get a move on to the exercises. All right. So we have complete these sentences. Oh, can you repeat the meaning? Okay, which one? For the present continuous or the present perfect? The continuous. Okay. So it's called present continuous because you're doing it right now. Okay. So it's taking place during the present and you're going to continue doing it. Right. So if you're learning German, okay, you're going to keep learning German until you know the language. Or if someone is watching TV, he's going to keep watching TV until he's finished. Or if it's raining, it's going to keep raining until the rain stops. Okay. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and move on to the exercises. So Helen is in Ireland. She has been in Ireland since Monday. All right. So that's the first example. So we're going to use has been for that one. I know Lisa. I have known her for a long time. Okay, that one would be have known. So this one we're going to do together. So Sarah and Andy are married. They blank married since 2005. So what would be the answer for that one? They have been married. Good. All right. Ben is ill. He blank ill for the last few days. He has been ill. Good. We live in Scott Road. We blank there for a long time. So for this one, it could be, I guess it could be have been, or it would probably be have lived or have been living, something like that. Because then it would be, we live in Scott Road. We have been living there for a long time. So now I have Catherine works in a bank. She blank there for 5 years. What would that one be? She has worked there for 5 years. Good. Alan has a headache. He blank a headache since he got up this morning. He has had a headache. Good. I'm learning English. I blank English for 6 months. What would that one be? I have been learning English for 6 months. Good. All right. So now we're going to be making questions with the statement how long. Okay, so we have an example here. So Helen is on holiday. That's what the left part says. So what the book did was, how long has she been on holiday? Okay, so now we need to do the same thing. So Steve and Nadia are in Brazil. How long blank? What would we put in the space there? How long have they been in Brazil? Good. Now we have, I know Amy for number 3. So what would we put here? How long blank you blank? How long have you known? You could say, how long have you known her? Or how long have you known Amy? Good. Emily is learning Italian. What would we put here? Emily is learning Italian. For this one, we would do, how long has she been learning Italian? All right. Now we have Emily. My brother lives in Canada. So what could we put for that one? My brother lives in Canada. How long has, you could say, how long has your brother lived in Canada? Or how long has he been living in Canada? Or just has he lived in Canada? Very good. Now we have, I'm a teacher. What would we do for that one? How long have you been a teacher? Good. All right. And then we have, it is raining. So what would we put for it is raining? How long has it been raining? Good. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so here we have a word box, or well, I mean, it's not one word, but it has more than one word in one group. Okay, so we have 10 minutes all day since he was 20, all her life, and since Sunday. So we're gonna match each of these with the picture, and then we're gonna make a sentence. Okay, so we have picture number 1. It says that this man and this woman are married. See, they say we are married or we're married. So we take for 10 years and they say they have been married for 10 years. So number 2, the woman says, I live in Wales. So what could we do for number 2? We could say she has been living in Wales all her life. Okay. And we can just cross that out. So number 3 now. We have a picture of a family and the girl says, we're on holiday. So what could number 3 be? They have been on holiday since Sunday. Good. All right. Now we have number 4. The sun is shining. So what could we do for that one? The sun has been shining all day. Good. Okay. Number 5. I'm waiting. It's a girl. She's waiting at a bus stop. So what could we do? The sentence starts with she. She has been waiting for 10 minutes. Good. All right. And number 6. I have a beard. So what could we do for that one? It starts with he. He has had a beard since he was 20. Good. All right, let's move on. So in this one, we're going to have 2 options, and we're going to pick whichever one's right. Okay. So here's the first example. Mark blank in Canada since April. Okay. So we have lives and has lived. So the correct answer would be has lived. All right. So Jane and I are friends. And we can either have I know her very well or I've known her very well. Which one would that be? For this one, it actually wouldn't be I've known. Why? Because we're saying I know her very well. It means that you know her very well right now. Okay. That means like you can a question could be asked and she would be able to answer it very quickly because she knows her so well. So this one would be Jane and I are friends. I know her very well. All right. So let's circle this one. So now here we have kind of the same sentence, except it changes. So Jane and I are friends. It could be I know her for a long time, or I've known her for a long time. So which one would that one be? That one would be I've known her. Good. All right. So number 4. A is saying, sorry, I'm late. How long? We can either have how long are you waiting or how long have you been waiting? Which one would it be? Yeah, how long have you been waiting? Very good. Okay, and the person answers not long, only 5 minutes. All right, so now we have Luke, and we can either have works or has worked in a hotel now. He likes his job a lot. So which one would that be? Luke works. Good. All right, we have Ruth is reading a newspaper. She is reading or she has been reading it for 2 hours. Good. It would be she has been reading it for 2 hours. Okay. How long do you live or have you lived in this house? How long have you lived? Good. Yeah, for these, we just choose the correct one. We circle them. All right. And then the answer is about 10 years. All right. So is that a new coat? And then the person says, no, I have, or I've had this coat for a long time. I've had this coat. Good. All right. And then last one. Tom is or has been in Spain at the moment. This one would be is. And then we have a second part to it. And it says, he is or he has been there for the last 3 days. Yep, this one would be he has been. Good. All right. Great. So that is all for today. So I thank you all who attended for coming. I would like to remind you one last time that if you have not submitted any homeworks, please do so. And all the homeworks will be in the video description. And I will see you all later.